In this video, we explain a Request for More Information, or RFMI, letter and where to find it. Minnesota Healthcare Programs, or MHCP, sends an RFMI letter to providers when an enrollment application or request a provider submitted is incomplete or missing information required for processing. The RFMI letter will list any corrections that providers need to submit for the request to be processed. Providers have 30 days to submit the requested information either in the MPSC portal or by fax, depending on which method they initially used. RFMI letters for new providers are sent via U.S. mail to the credentialing address listed on their application. RFMI letters for existing providers are uploaded to the provider's minutes mailbox in the PRV LTR folder. If the initial request was created in the Minnesota Provider Screening and Enrollment, or MPSC portal, the RFMI is also uploaded into the provider's account. In our video, we will demonstrate how an organization finds an RFMI letter in their minutes mailbox and in their MPSC account. To begin, we will log into our minutes account. After logging in, we click on Mailbox in the left navigation and then select Miscellaneous Received. This opens the Miscellaneous Received mailbox. We can search this mailbox by selecting the PRV LTR file type, then selecting the appropriate date range and clicking the Search button. The results for our search appear below the search header. We select the file containing the RFMI document and review what items we need to submit to complete our initial request or application. If we used MPSC to submit the request that contains the RFMI, we can use MPSC to review the letter and submit corrections. To open MPSC, we click on the link for the Minnesota Provider Screening and Enrollment portal in the left navigation in Minutes. This opens the Manage Portfolio page. We scroll down to locate the Requests section. MPSC requests that have an RFMI will be in draft/returned status. After locating the appropriate request, we click Edit in the Request Actions column. The request in our example is an enrollment record request, so this opens the Manage Enrollment Records page in MPSC. The enrollment record being modified in this request is in the Enrollment Records-Modify Requests section of this page. Note that if this were a profile request with multiple enrollment records in the Modify Requests section, we would need to review all enrollment records in the list for existing RFMI letters. We click Edit in the Actions column of the enrollment record. This opens the Enrollment Record Information page. In the right side navigation menu, we select the link for Notes. This opens the Manage Notes page. We identify which note contains the RFMI by reviewing the Note Text column, and we click View in the User Actions column. This opens the Manage Note page. The Note Text column will provide a summary of the note, but will not include the required corrections. To view the RFMI letter, we click the page icon in the Supporting Note Documentation field, which opens the RFMI in a separate browser tab. Providers must review the RFMI letter and make all required corrections. If our request was a global request, we would locate the RFMI in the Profile Notes section of the request. Once corrections have been made in the appropriate sections of the enrollment request, we click Submit Request in the right side navigation menu. This opens the Submit Request page. We can review and fix any errors here before we submit our request. We don't have any errors, so we click the attestation boxes on this page and click the Submit for Approval button at the bottom of the screen to complete our request. This will open the Submission Approval page. Note, there is an option on this page to complete a survey before continuing. We encourage you to provide feedback so we can continue to improve the MPSE portal. We click Home to return to our Manage Portfolio page. In this video, we have reviewed what an RFMI is and demonstrated how to locate an RFMI in Minutes and in the MPSE portal. If we were an individual provider, we would use the same steps to find an RFMI in our individual provider record. If we had questions about how to find an RFMI in our Minutes mailbox, we would refer to the MHCP manual. The link for the manual is located in the right side navigation on the Minutes homepage under Related Pages. On the MHCP manual homepage, we select Enroll with MHCP in the table of contents. This opens the Enrollment with Minnesota Healthcare Programs page. We select Processing Timelines and Actions from the bulleted list in the center of the page. This takes us to the Processing Timelines and Actions section. In the Complete Requests subsection, we can find more information about the RFMI process. The Department of Human Services offers various training opportunities, including other on-demand videos and online sessions. You can register for the online sessions by visiting the MHCP Enrolled Provider Training page on the DHS Provider website. Check the MHCP Provider News and Updates for announcements on changes to programs and information about new learning tutorials when they become available. Thank you.